York, the city that smells like fresh-baked muffins, it's The Late Show with David Letterman. Tonight, Howard Stern and singer Melissa Etheridge. Plus Paul Schaefer and the CBS Orchestra. And now, the star of the blockbuster Jumanji, David Letterman.
Thank you very much, folks. Nice to see everybody. Welcome to The Late Show. I'm the host of The Late Show. My name is Dave Letterman. Please, please, allow me to shovel your drive. Let me ask you a question. Do we have people in the audience here tonight visiting New York City? Out-of-towners visiting. Applaud if you're visiting for about a... There you go. Nice timing. Where are you going next? Bosnia? All right, forget it. Now, here's what I don't understand. In Connecticut, where I live, if you don't shovel the snow away from your mailbox, the post office will leave you a note saying they cannot deliver your mail. You follow me on this? They will leave you a note saying they cannot deliver your mail, but they can leave you the note saying they can't deliver the mail. What the hell is going on? You probably know all about the big, I'm calling it the blizzard of '95. You probably all know all about the big storm here in the Northeast, and I'm telling you right now, if we turn the camera on, like you saw a minute ago, it's still snowing here in New York City. It's been snowing for 24 hours. In fact, last night when we started the show, it started snowing about noon all the way through the show, continuing to snow now, and they're anticipating before the evening is over, before the snowfall is finished, we'll have 17 feet of snow. 17 feet of snow. Oh, well, you ain't staying here. And it's very, very cold. It's like 20 degrees outside, and I'm walking to work today, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm just thinking to myself, you know, if O.J. Simpson were in New York City today, I think there's a pretty good chance those gloves would fit. Been very cold down in Washington, D.C., or as we say back home in Indiana, Washington. And we're cold down there. And the Clintons, Bill and Hillary, have been keeping very warm in the White House. You know what they do? They just toss whitewater documents onto the fire. And that way it keeps it nice and warm. I found this to be amazing. This morning in the USA Today, there was a poll, 1,000 people. And in this poll, according to the results of the poll, Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton are the two most admired people alive today. Yeah. It's nice to see the American public hasn't lost its sense of humor, isn't it? Oh, golly. Woo! But seriously, if you look at President Clinton's approval rating, I believe it's the highest it's been since he took office. It's at 55%. And he and his advisors, and I think this is a good idea, are saying now that if it gets to 60, the president is going to start dating again. So, man, look out. Look out. We got something going on. Hello. How you doing? Whoa. Yeah. Hypothermia has set it, their lips all over hypothermia. Look at that Folgers. Wow, where is he? Hey, nice to see you. Another fine line of Pennzoil products. That's good. Pennzoil lip gloss. Tip it on it. You got your face greased for the holidays. Well, speaking of the holidays, you know, it's unbelievable. Isn't it amazing to you, Paul? Christmas, 4 more days. Monday is Christmas. That's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, you ain't staying here. You see, I did it again. I did it earlier. I just did. So anyway, but of course, Monday of this week was the heaviest mailing day of the entire Christmas, Hanukkah holiday season. Monday. And of course, you know, mostly what you get is the junk mail. And here, today, I got a piece of it myself. It's like a postcard, one of those computer things that they print out, put in a machine, and everybody gets one. And I picked it up and it said, "Dear Dave, congratulations. You may already be the father of Madonna's child." I thought, well, what the hell is that? Dawson, what the hell are you going to do? Ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't be happier to have you with us. And by the way, thank you very much for braving the treacherous weather outside to be with us here in the Ed Sullivan Theater. God bless you, folks. Hello, kids. Never in springtime, summer, winter, or fall. Kids, on the program tonight, our old friend Howard Stearns is making Also, one of our favorites, been with us many, many times. We couldn't be happier to have her here tonight, Melissa Etheridge. You don't see that move much in boxing these days, do you? Of course, when I was a kid, that was all the rage. You get a guy in the ring and you... And the next thing you know, Don King is having breakfast with your family. A fine motion picture actor, a really nice guy, also been on the program before. You probably remember him from the film Forrest Gump. Michael T. Williamson, two brand new films on the program tonight. What do we do now? We introduce the kid behind the organ. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend and half-cousin, Mr. Paul Schaefer! I'm going to tell you something. It's cold. It's nasty. We got us a howling bobcat blizzard going right here in New York City. You know what they say? You know what they call it south of the border when you get a big snowstorm like this down in Mexico?
What?
Blizzardo.
Oh, El
Blizzardo. That's what they call it. El Blizzardo. You know, Christmas is right around the corner, and many parents are still desperately searching for that last-minute gift idea for their kids. So tonight, to help them out, let's take a look at some brand new Christmas toys.
Christmas time, beginning to feel so much like Christmas. Christmas time, I'll take one of that and one of this. Christmas time.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, delivering the late-night Christmas toys here on The Late Show. What is this? Is this The Late Show? What did I say, The Late Night? That was our old show.
Yes, it's The Late Show now.
Delivering the Christmas toys here on The Late Show is the Late Show elf. Please welcome Candy. Candy, bring in the toys. Where is Candy? There. Hello, Candy. Very nice of you. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you. I'm not sure that's necessary. This is not a VFW smoker, okay? What a lovely woman nonetheless. All right, here we go. Brand new Late Show Christmas toys. You know, today's Barbie dolls aren't just fashion dolls anymore. No. The Barbie dolls introduce girls to careers such as nursing, entertainment, and military service. Well, now, as an even older profession has been added to the lineup of the Barbie dolls with this little item right there. Take a look. Yes, it's Times Square Barbie. Look out. You know, for years, the See-and-Say toy, the See-and-Say toy has taught millions of toddlers the sounds made by farm animals. Well, now, that same toy technology can teach youngsters something new from the senior Massachusetts senator. Take a look. I have it right here. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Ted Kennedy mixed drink See-and-Say. Here, let's see. Let's see how this boy works. Ready? Here we go.
The perfect screwdriver is 1 part orange juice and 2 parts vodka.
It's an uncanny impression.
Liz Taylor, I had her.
What does that mean?
Well, it doesn't make any sense, and, if I'd been here for rehearsal, that wouldn't have happened. Every kid loves video games like the Nintendo Game Boy, but if you're on a budget, here's a less expensive version that's just as exciting. It's the Game Boy. It's the Game Boy full of live cockroaches. Oh, yeah, look at that. Man, that's a beauty. Take a look at that. You can have hours and hours of fun right there. See? As every child knows, smoking is just about the coolest thing in the world. But now it's just as cool to stop smoking with the help of these right here. Take a look, ladies and gentlemen, the Power Ranger nicotine patches. There they are, the Power Ranger nicotine patches. Now the trial of the century has inspired the toy of the century. It's on the wish list of every kid who dreams of having a career with the LAPD. It's right here. It's the Mark Furman Lil Racist Evidence Kit. Yes, sir. Brings back the old days. There's nothing young football fans love more than pretending they're members of a losing team. Well, now it's extra easy with this officially licensed NFL souvenir. It's the New York Giants Super Slippery Football. There it is. It's the New York Giants Super Slippery.
Right out of your hand.
The New York Giants Super Slippery Football here. Were you injured on the play? I hope you weren't injured on the play. Are you all right?
All right.
Here we All right. Yeah! Hey, Mom. Thank you. Mom, the dog's got another cold. All right. And finally, get ready, Paul. Cover me.
Ready.
You loved the game Operation when you were little. Now, here's an updated version that recognizes today's kids' fascination with hip replacement surgery. Look at this beauty here. Of course, I can't lift it because I got the goo all over my fingers. It's Liz Taylor's hip operation. Uh-oh. I'm hurrying, Liz. Hang on. It'll just be a couple of more minutes. Yes, there you go. All right. Some more sodium pentothal for Miss Taylor. Lift anything. That's it. New Christmas items. You ready, Paul? You got something here? Okay. There you go. We'll do a commercial. We'll be right back with Howard Stern.
Shut up, moron. Grumpier Old Men is a pure delight. Lemon and Mathau take their odd couple crankiness to new heights of humor.
Buon appetito.
Riotously funny. Sophia Loren is stunning.
Thank you so much.
Better and funnier than the original. The best comedy of the year. Hollywood's happiest holiday gift. Jack Lemmon, Walter Matthau, and Margaret, Sophia Loren. Grumpier Old Men. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, December 22nd.
You know what this is? This is a whole new world. You know what this is? This is a whole new fragrance. Hugo? Yeah, Hugo Boss. Hey, the world is getting smaller. Smell better. Hugo. Don't imitate. Innovate.
Check it out at department stores.
The human face, a landscape, difficult terrain where certain hairs grow taller, longer. Introducing a revolutionary three-stage shaving system, Braun Flex Integral. The first foil removes short hairs. An integrated cutter shaves longer hairs. Then the second foil completes the job. New Flex Integral for Braun's closest shave yet. Braun, the world's most recognized shave.
Tell me how to select a refrigerator. Never. Oh, right then. Tell me how to select a lawyer.
There is an easier way to get information. The Quick Tips Information Service. Just look up your heading, call the local number, then dial the code.
If you can't settle a dispute with a sword fight, select a lawyer.
Quick Tips Information.
Amazing.
It is amazing what you can do with the Everything pages from GTE.
They were the greatest rock and roll band of all time. They changed the face of music forever. And now, 25 years after the screams died down, it's happening again. The Beatles Anthology, Volume 1, the nation's hottest selling record. Available now on Capitol CDs and cassettes.
Grumpier Old Men is a pure delight.
Holy moly.
Better and funnier than the original.
Buon appetito.
The best comedy of the year. Hollywood's happiest holiday gift.
Shut up, moron.
Grumpier Old Men. Rated PG-13. Starts December 22nd.
Tommy, the new American fragrance. From Tommy Hilfiger. Only at Meyer and Frank.
Let's take a look at that shot. Is that an actual live shot of New York City right this very minute? I'm telling you, we have been pounded in the last 36 hours like I can't remember. Well, 2 winters ago, we got a miserable pounding. Look at that. Wow. Actual New York City snow, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. And they're talking about now another 6 inches or so, another 4 to 6 inches. And last night, according to that miserable storm, we got, of course, up where I live, up there, up to the farm. I have a little tool shed on Kathy Lee's property. A little lean-to, little hut, yeah. Really? Got about 8 or 9 inches up there already. Howard Stearns is on this program tonight, Melissa Etheridge, and Michael T. Williams. You know, because it's the holiday season, and we've decorated the theater, and I think it looks absolutely beautiful, as it does each and every year. But tonight, we got your tree. What happened to the meatball? Morty, is the meatball still up there? I thought we still had the meatball. Did you take the meatball? Still up there? Okay. Yeah, that'll be good around Labor Day, that meatball. We've added it. Oh, there it is. Yes, sir. Run that down to spring training. But we have a little something special for you tonight. It's a, open the doors, boys. Take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful ice sculpture of the CBSI. Well, do you ever have really dumb kids in your class who do this kind of thing?
I was dying to hear that. Real life.
So anyway, what we thought we'd do, just leave it here in the theater and see how long it takes for that to thaw. Could be years. It could be a decade.
It'll never thaw.
Yeah. You know, whenever Howard is on the show here, the huge crowds of people. In fact, wherever Howard goes, he goes to like a book signing, he goes to personal appearances, even people follow him, you know, out to dinner. Huge crowds, throngs of people gather. Let's take a look at the shot of the folks outside waiting for Howard here tonight. There it is, right outside. This is, wait a minute, no, wait a minute, that's not right. They're supposed to be. I love you, Howard. There they are. King of all media. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Stand roll. I love you, Howard. King of all media. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Stand roll. Yeah. I love you, Howard. Though, I'll give you a little hint. Those aren't earmuffs. I love you, okay, all right, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, here in my right hand, I have a copy of the top 10 list for the evening. Well, from the home office in Grand Rapids, Michigan, with 4 days to go, Christmas, unbelievable, Christmas 1995 is Monday. Top 10 things overheard at Santa's workshop. This must be his busy time of the year.
Must be.
Yeah, it would have to be.
I don't know what other
It's kind
time.
of a dumb thing to say.
Not
No,
this time.
yeah, no. July is not a big month for
That's
Santa.
slow for Santa.
This now is Santa's busy time of the year. Top 10 things overheard in Santa's workshop. Here we go. Number 10. Whose tiny fingers are these in the table saw? Number 9. Number 9. The Keebler elves? Yeah, making cookies. That's a tough gig. Number 8, hey Santa, it's Anna Nicole Smith on the phone for you. Number 7, you know, Rudolph's naturally red nose, collagen injection. Number 6, uh-oh, looks like Fat Boy drank his lunch again. Number 5, shut down the assembly line for the Central Park West action figures. Number 4, which gifts should we plant at OJ's house? Number 3. Number 3. Wow, that Mia Farrow sure has a lot of kids. Number 2, someday I'm going to make it out of here just like Ross Perot did. And the number 1 thing overheard in Santa's workshop, it may be jiggling like a bowl of jelly, but it ain't his tummy. That's it. Okay, we have to pause for another commercial. When we come back, Mr. Stern will join us. Nice to see you folks tonight. I love you, Howard.
Entertainment Weekly calls Nixon the best movie of the year. An absolute masterpiece.
You have everything you ever wanted. Why can't you just enjoy it?
Oliver Stone has made a compelling, fascinating film. Siskel and Ebert give it 2 thumbs up.
Daddy, they don't know the real you.
Anthony Hopkins delivers an Oscar-caliber performance.
When do the rest of us stop paying off your debt?
This is Nixon's finish. Nixon, rated R, now playing.
At the U.S. Patent Office, you can patent most inventions, but you can't patent a fragrance.
You, a strikingly similar fragrance to CK1 by Designer Imposters.
At Designer Imposters for Men, we've always focused on designer quality fragrances, not on fancy packaging. But hey, it's Christmas. Designer Imposters for Men, available in several models this Christmas.
America's getting exactly what it wants this Christmas. It's Mountie Benton Frazier in the show that you asked for, and all you do South Friday.
You take your job way too seriously.
You're
afternoons are busy, but you want the latest news. So at News Center 6, we're giving you the news at 4, the news at 5, the news at 6. All the details, plus the latest weather forecasts at 4, at 5, and at 6. The whole story in half an hour, only from News Center 6.
There's so much in this country that belongs to everyone. No matter how different we are, we all have something in common. There's a thread that weaves us all together. It's me. It's you. It's Tommy. The new American fragrance from Tommy Hilfiger. Only at Meyer and Frank.
Gentlemen, it appears our distinguished president is cheating! Blockbuster music! He's been buying his gifts. He got Silver Chair's frog stop on sale. And Blockbuster Music has Hootie and the Blowfish's cracked rear view on sale. Holidays are hard work, gentlemen. With Blockbuster Music's holiday sale, it's just too easy. Blockbuster Music, it's just too easy.
Tomorrow morning at 6 on Daybreak, Americans are obsessed with weight, and now there may be a way to control your fat other than through exercise and diet.
Scientists have discovered one key ingredient to your body that creates fat. See you tomorrow.
Welcome back to the program. Are you sitting there in front of your TV kind of thinking to yourself, or perhaps out loud, oh, I wonder what's going to happen now? Do you kind of have that feeling where you're getting a shortness of breath? Thank you very much. The audience wishing me good luck. A very, very sweet sentiment for the holidays. Where were you 30 minutes ago, pal? Up to 20 million Americans begin their day by listening to our first guest, and his book, Miss America, is the fastest-selling book in the history Ladies and gentlemen, we are very near the end of civilization. Do me a favor, please welcome America's worst nightmare, Howard Stern. Let me ask you a question, Howard.
Yes, Dave?
You spent all that money on the outfit and you couldn't pop for 39 cents for a Lady Bic?
No, actually I did, Dave. I'm looking beautiful. You know, I'm not even sure why I'm dressed like this, Dave. It started out,
The girls from the escort service are here, Paul.
Oh, great.
Let me tell you something. It started out, Dave, after all, my book is called Miss America. I was here to promote the book, and I said, wouldn't it be fun, as I wind up my book tour, to come out in drag? And then, of course, Dave, then it became something more. I was staying over at the Four Seasons Hotel. I shaved my beautiful... Look at my legs.
Very nice.
I shaved those. Dave, you old toad, I see you staring at my breasts.
I did. They kind of get your attention.
So I get over to the hotel, and I said, well, maybe I'll put on a little dress or something to promote the book. And then I said, you know, if I shaved the legs, it would look even more beautiful.
Oh, sure.
And then I said...
A gal wants to look her best.
But, you know, let me tell you something. You know you're in trouble when you start to pedicure. That's the, that's the thing. That's the thing, Dave.
Now, Howard,
got to tell you something.
Don't take this the wrong way.
Yeah.
Please don't be insulted by this, but you are, without question, the single ugliest life form I've ever seen in my
Thank you so much, Dave. Dave, you know, I got to tell you something.
You're kind of cute.
Thank you. I got to tell you something, and I see you staring at my chest. It's very...
What? What else is
You
there?
want to touch it?
No. Or maybe, can you leave it in my room later?
Yeah, later.
All right.
Dave, let me tell you something. I decided to come on here and give you big ratings. You know, I've been doing other shows. I've been promoting the book.
Sure.
And I've gone on some shows, and I even said, you know, the biggest thing in the world is lesbians.
Sure, you can't go wrong with lesbians.
I went on one show. I did a lesbian kiss on there. You would have thought all hell broke loose. Dave, that is why tonight, if you would allow me, I would love to give you the single biggest ratings tonight. I would love to do something big. You know, Dave, I still maintain that gay kissing is the big thing. I'd like to bring out two gentlemen for a second. Look at this, you guys. Come out here. These guys. Is this beautiful? Dave, I am telling you, your ratings will go.
What do I do? What line am I supposed to be in?
Just stand over here with me.
I don't. Hi, I'm Dave. I'm the host of the show. Nice to see you. Who are you? Mike, nice to have you with us.
Dave, names are not important, quite frankly. This is going to rock America, Dave. Have you ever had two men kiss on your show before, Dave?
Well, you know, backstage.
Of course you have not. Backstage.
Staff meetings occasionally. The Christmas party, I've seen it.
You've seen it. Paul, if you would, a little drum roll. The biggest ratings of the David Letterman show ever. Gentlemen, if you would. Look at that. A little more. Look, a little more. America waits.
We're going to do another commercial. We'll continue here with Mr. Stern.
When they were small, we had a little sports car.
And then they got bigger, so we had to get a four-door.
So we leased a new Volkswagen Jetta. 0 down, $219 a month. Nice, huh? German-engineered front-wheel drive Jetta comes with rack and pinion steering, daytime running lights, dual airbags. It's a great driving car.
It's got a big back seat.
And a huge trunk.
Wine liners come from Germany.
Maybe that's why they like driving so much.
On the road of life, there are passengers and there are drivers.
Critics are calling Balto a thrilling adventure, full of imagination and humor.
I was so scared. I got equal bumps.
Balto is one of the best family movies of the season.
This is gonna be good.
Balto, rated G, starts Friday.
Ah, the fresh autumn air. Where are those darn flashlights?
Ow! Dependable Duracell batteries. Nothing lasts longer.
Hey, where's mine?
The Copper Top. No battery is stronger, longer.
My father always said, remember, son, to make it to the 1996 Olympic Games in Atlanta, you need determination, perseverance, and an iron will. Then he forgets the one blooming thing you really need.
Ah! You forgot your Visa card!
Visa. Only card accepted at these Olympic Games.
That was my dad, wasn't it?
It's everywhere you want to be.
Montel Williams, like you've never seen him before.
We're talking about you living up to your potential.
An unconventional teacher committed to excellence. Montel Williams is Matt Waters, January 3rd.
If it seems like
like the year went by too fast, look at the bright side. The end of the year just got here sooner. It's the year-end countdown at your Chevy Geo dealer. With special values right now, like low 4.9% APR financing or an affordable smart lease. Get to know Geo Metro Coupe, featuring the best fuel economy in 1996 and standard dual airbags. Whoever said time flies when you're having fun must have been driving a Geo.
See your Northwest Chevrolet Geo dealers today.
They call them channels. I call it better protection. They're this smart idea and always with wings, and they're pretty amazing. Channels that form a barrier of protection at the edges, so even when I move, they help keep moisture in the center, so the sides get better protection, while the dry weave helps keep the surface drier. They call them channels. I call it just plain smart. It protects me better than any regular maxi I've tried. New Always with channels. It's cleaner, it's drier, now it protects even better.
Do you love him? I think very highly of him.
Two sisters. One followed her passion.
To die for love, what could be more glorious?
The other denied her heart.
He must have had his reasons for going. His reason was no doubt your coldness.
Each will experience the pain
Did he tell you that he loved you?
and discover the possibility of love.
My heart is yours.
Sense and Sensibility. Rated PG.
Now playing at the Broadway Metroplex.
Hard to believe, but the CBS ice sculpture is starting to melt.
Dave, I'm having a great night.
Helen, I'd like to talk to Howard now.
All right, I'm coming out of here. Dave, you got to admit I'm always fun, I'm always interesting. You see a lot of
You
these
are a
talk
fun
shows,
guy.
a lot
Fun
of guys
follows you around.
No, I see when people come on the shows, they don't really put out, they don't do something different. I thought I'd come out here and really get the festivities going. You're happy I'm here, right? I mean, for God's sake.
But we're happy you're here, but you're not serious about putting out.
Oh, I'll put out backstage. Don't worry about it.
Howard, let's talk about the book. Tell the folks.
I would like to talk seriously about my book.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Good
Go
Lord.
ahead. I really would.
Oh,
I really
man.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The book is about your life. Now, the first book, a huge bestseller. How is this one different from the first one?
Everything is different about this book. No one, Dave, has accused me of sequelitis. A lot of artists are afraid they come out with a second book. They say, well, the book's going to be the same. I dug deep into my soul, Dave. I wanted to reveal everything. I held nothing back. I am a 41-year-old man who sits in my basement and contacts women on computers. I go on this Prodigy computer service, Dave, and I make contact with these women.
Now, what happens? How does it work? Take us through an encounter, an episode.
Dave, nothing more bizarre than this. First of all, I decided now that I'm a celebrity and I'm famous, it's very hard for me to talk to people one-on-one.
Do they know it's you when you click into the thing?
First time I said, listen, my problem in life was I was always an ugly guy. But I had a great personality, and women never recognized this. So I said, I'm going to do an experiment. I'm going to get on my computer. I'm going to contact these women, and I'm just going to be a regular guy.
So you think looks have been holding you back?
Looks have held me back. Can you believe
It's hard. Looking at him today, it's hard to believe that, isn't it?
So, Dave, there I am, anonymous. I go on these, and I detail every part of this in my book.
You look like a Gabor sister we haven't met.
By the way, thank you. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. But it is hard to believe a guy with a great personality. I always thought women would be attracted.
So this is a little exercise for you.
So I go online as a regular guy, and I go to meet these women, and every one of these women reject me, Dave. Every woman rejects me. I couldn't believe it. So I wanted to have this computer sex. I wanted to actually have computer sex and see if I could become aroused through the computer.
Do you need a special attachment for the computer for that?
No, it's all in here, Dave.
It's all
in here. With this body, you don't need a special attachment.
New from Microsoft. Well,
yes.
Maybe not.
So I go online, and finally, these women all reject me, and I admit I am Howard Stern. Now, once I admit I'm Howard Stern, I get women. Yeah. Women are now flocking into what they call a private chat room, and they are writing me dirty words. And lo and behold, I'm sitting in my basement, and I'm aroused. And my wife is upstairs sleeping. My wife has no idea I do this. In fact, I wrote in the book, my wife still doesn't think I do it. I say it's all lies, but I'm here to confess to you that it's all true.
Yeah.
All the stuff in this book is true. Everything in here is true. I don't lie.
God bless you, Howard.
And Dave, while my wife was, I'm a father of 3 children. And by the way, don't tell them I do this for a living.
This looks like every episode of the Sally Jesse Raphael show. I'm the father of 3 children.
And I love it. Let me tell you. So I go on, my wife's upstairs asleep, and I'm having this cyber sex, and it's wild. And Dave, I must admit to you, I did get aroused, and I did have an orgasm. While I would take my pants, put them down below my knees, I would, Dave, honestly, you asked for the truth. It's all here in the book.
Too much information.
Too much.
Too much information.
Dave, you've never done this.
Well,
I hear you're on the ham radio all the time. What are you talking to truckers?
Not a ham radio.
Yeah. Guys locked in his basement with a ham radio.
Not a ham radio.
It's a ham radio.
Shortwave radio.
Guy's on the shortwave radio talking to German sailors. And he's making fun of me.
Well, that ain't bad, a cold night. Things ain't going my way. Why not?
Yes. So I did this, and I did get aroused. And to tell you the truth, I give you all of the transcripts in my book.
Yeah, we used a little one on the show one night.
Yes, you did. James Earl Jones. A beautiful read. That beautiful voice reading my cyber sex and hot monkey love really made me proud, Dave. I got to tell you.
Oh, God.
It's really good.
I want to talk to you about many other things. You're deeply involved in politics. I know you play poker regularly with Senator D'Amato.
Senator Alphonse D'Amato is a great guy. I have actually... What is your problem? I make one lousy friend and you put him down. Like it's easy for me to make friends, Dave.
The poor man is misunderstood.
He's a wonderful senator. I've made friends. I've gotten actual politicians elected. There are those people... Pataki, I got elected. Senator D'Amato, I got elected. What is this?
Christine Whitman?
Christy Todd Whitman, I got elected. Very good. What a weird crowd. I suddenly look normal.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you something, Dave. Yes, I had all of these different politicians in my back pocket now. I'm making my move.
You're a power broker.
Because the FCC is after me.
Exactly.
Dave, I am still hounded by the United States government, but soon I will own the world if I get enough of these politicians in my back pocket. And by the way, if any of those politicians are watching tonight, I'm sure I'm making them very proud.
Yeah, this is an endorsement they would pay huge money for.
Absolutely.
We're going to break here for another commercial. We'll be back with Howard Stern.
Julie.
Hi, Todd.
Are you excited? What do you say we go look at your car?
I'd love it.
This is Julie, and this is her first new car.
How fast can you begin to feel relief from a cold? Depends. How fast can you open a Halls? Halls with vapor action soothes your throat, quiets your cough, and penetrates nasal passages. Vapor action means instant action, only from the Halls of Medicine. And now great-tasting Halls Juniors, just for kids, sugar-free and with a kid-sized dosage of Halls Vapor Action.
Shopping for holiday fashion bargains?
You see so many buys and you just want to keep buying more and more.
Outlet prices too good to be true? You better watch out.
This is exactly the same shirt.
No, it's not.
The prices may be lower, but what's the catch?
If the store says it's the same dress, then they're being dishonest.
48 Hours investigates Thursday.